Hello, 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 my gorgeous souls and all the beautiful moon people out there. How are you? I hope you're doing amazing today, and thank you so much for tuning in no matter where in the world you are. My name is Nicole Luna, and I am the host of the Full Moon Radio podcast. And I am so excited that you decided to tune in today because in today's episode, we are going to be talking about two major astrological dates coming up. First, the winter solstice, and second, the December full moon. December's energy is potent, and it is time to align and see what is in store for all of you. I'm also going to share the best crystal to pair with this upcoming full Cancer moon and leave you with a powerful affirmation to help you reprogram your mind and set your environment up for success. Lastly, I have a brand new high vibe music playlist for you to celebrate this full moon. You aren't going to want to miss a single word of this episode, but before we get started, I want to remind everyone that we have a winter solstice event coming up on the winter solstice this upcoming Monday. We are going to be meeting on Zoom, celebrating the solstice and the new Aquarian age that this day is ushering in. We're going to do some yin yoga, perfect for all levels. I have a winter solstice release ritual that I'm going to walk you through, and then I'm going to guide you through a sound healing meditation to open your channels and activate this new Aquarian age. The link to sign up is in the show notes below, and I am so looking forward to seeing all of you this upcoming Monday on Zoom. I also want to thank all of you who followed along on my trip to Florida last week. I had the most amazing trip to Florida with my mom. We swam with manatees and we rode e-bikes on the beach. We literally did all the things. It was a short trip and we had so much fun. And I just wanted to thank you all for tuning in and watching along on the story because I felt like you guys were there with me and it just made it even more fun. So don't hesitate to connect with me on social media if you aren't already following me at fullmoon.radio. I'm always posting fun things. I have a high vibrational song for you every day. I have an affirmation for you every day. I have the moon phase for you every day. And I show, a little bit of my life and fun things that I do every day. So you can follow me at fullmoon.radio, and I send lots of love and light to all of my followers from all over the world. So that being said, let's dive right into this episode. First, I'm going to talk about the solstice, and then we will jump into your moon update. So on the winter solstice, on December 21st of this year, 2020, Saturn and Jupiter are going to come together in the sky at 0 degrees and move together into the sign of Aquarius. On this day, our planet is going to see a huge shift. We are moving from the earth signs, where we have been in the earth signs since 1802, into a completely new age of Aquarius in the air signs. Every 20 years, Jupiter and Saturn will come together in the sky. They came together in 1999 was the last time, and it was in the sign of Taurus. Now they meet again this solstice, and we move into the air signs, a 20-year Aquarius cycle, and then 200 years through all of the air signs. So we start with Aquarius. And this shift is going to feel and look a little bit different for everyone. And it may not happen overnight for you, but it starts on the solstice and it will continue to grow your consciousness, your awareness, and shift your life for years to come. We're shifting from Taurus, which is earth energy, to very light, fine air energy. Power is coming back to the individual and power is coming back to the collective. We're going to see big shifts on the individual levels and coming together on the collective level. Saturn and Jupiter are meeting in the sign in the number 0, which is a wide open number and an infinity number in numerology. The fact that they're meeting in the number 0 is opening us all up to infinite possibilities and a life where we can manifest quick and easy. This energy is going to feel very progressive, very independent, very intuitive, and very, very knowledgeable. The symbol of Aquarius is a man pouring water onto the earth. And we can take this symbol as symbolism in this case of the man, which is source, pouring water, which is light, onto the earth. And that's exactly what is happening on our planet right now. Our planet is receiving a lot of new light and a lot of new energy from the cosmos. And this is being shown in physics, and the actual frequency of the planet is increasing right now. We're moving from the earth signs, which are material goods and hard work and a very dense energy, to the air sign, which is a sign of expansion, intellect, and growth in the mind. Moving into this age is like we are entering the Garden of Eden and moving into an age of peace, love, and harmony. Imagine it almost like the hippies and their little revolution that they had back in the 60s. We're almost having that type of we're having that type of conscious evolution right now where people want to feel more connected, want to feel more loving, and want to live in a place that's more like heaven on earth. We're moving into a time of increased science, increased technology, increased metaphysics and arts. And we're moving into an age where our work is more about adding value to the lives of others and the community and making life better for everyone on this planet, and not just making money for the individual or for the company. We're moving into a time of shifting from away from the fossil fuels into better transportation, into a complete shift in the way that we drive, in the way that we use money, and the way that we do things on this planet. Think of humans coming first, human progress, and people coming first, not profits. We're shifting from like a corporation run world to a personal and love run world where love and people come first. We're going to be smarter as humans. We're going to start putting the planet first. We're going to have more empathy, more love, and more compassion for all beings on earth, for all living things on earth. And in the beginning of this shift, we're going to see a little bit of turmoil. We can see a lot of protesting and rebelling, especially in countries where people are still being very controlled, where the government and corporations are still very, very much in control. We are going to see some protest and some turmoil and some chaos, but know that the kinks are still being worked out, and people are going to be waking up and shifting to this new world and this new life for a while. The shift is going to happen over the next few years, and we'll really see the light of the whole shift around 2024. But the shift will last for 200 years, you guys. So imagine 200 years of a life of heaven on earth, of peace, of harmony, of joy, of freedom, of not slaving away for companies and corporations every day, of living lives that we deserve to live, of living lives that we truly want to live and that truly bring us joy. New soul agreements and soul contracts are coming into play, and darkness is going to disappear, you guys. We are going to start to deeply connect with our world, with the people in it, and every day of life is going to start becoming better and better. Energies are getting very strong on Earth, and more light is going to be pouring down from now until the solstice and years to come. And all you really need to do to make the most of this awakening is to be open to it and to be kind to yourself as more light comes onto this planet, as more of us start to wake up, and as the shift continues to flow. So what is it going to feel like? You might be wondering, you might be asking yourself. And this shift is not going to be an overnight shift or like an aha, everything changed in one moment type of situation. Money isn't going to be falling from the sky. You aren't going to have to just never work again. So don't expect that, and don't expect it to be a very, very fast awakening. It's going to be a subtle awakening. And you're either going to feel like you awoke from a very deep sleep, or those of us who are already awake are going to feel a new lightness within ourselves that we have never felt before. We're going to feel heightened intuition, heightened connection to ourself, and just this deep inner knowing of our purpose and what we need to do here. So the speed of the awakening will be dependent on your state of mind and your consciousness and how open you are to this awakening or not. It will look different for everyone, but we will all be moving towards anchoring in the divine plan and a peace, love, and harmony type of life. The best thing you can do right now is just anchor into your light, anchor into your love, and know that your soul is changing and the world is changing all together. Know that you can have, be, do, and experience anything in this new age. And the more open you are to the awakening, the faster the shift will happen for you. It's going to happen to all of us, but it will take more time for those of us who are stuck in fear, stuck in regret, and stuck in the past. So ask yourself right now, how open are you to this shift? Because it's coming for us all on December 21st, and we all have the chance to really, really change our lives forever. So will you be stuck in fear? Will you be stuck in the past? Or will you allow yourself to move forward into this amazing shift? Remember that we are celebrating this awakening and celebrating this shift, and I'll be guiding you through a guided meditation on the actual solstice to help you release any blocks and let go of the person that you once were. There is a link in the show notes if you would like to join us on December 21st to celebrate the solstice and welcome in this Aquarian age. And again, we'll be doing this on Zoom, so you can join us from anywhere. But as if December hasn't been major enough with the new moon, the solar eclipse that we had back on the 14th, and now the solstice, we end the month with a full moon in the water sign of Cancer. The full moon is happening at 7:28 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 10:28 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the night of the 29th. The full moon will happen at 3:28 a.m. UK Universal Time and 2:28 p.m. in Sydney on the day of the 30th. So you'll either be celebrating the night of the 29th or the day of the 30th. Either way, you'll be feeling the effects from this Cancer moon. As always, full moons are the peak of the moon cycle, where the energy is the most intense. And remember, this is not the time of the phase. This is not the time of the moon to start anything new. The full moon is where everything in our life comes to the light, and we can take a moment to be thankful and leverage the full moon energy to let go and release. We have a full moon in Cancer, and when we have a full moon in Cancer, we have high emotions, and all the feels can feel even heavier. It's like you have heightened sense of emotion and intuition, and a lot of old shit can come to the surface. Remember, my loves, that emotions are meant to be in motion. Emotion literally means energy in motion. And emotions want to flow to you and through you, not get stuck inside. So this moon, take deep awareness as to what emotions come up for you, what triggers are surfacing for you, and what drama is trying to haunt you right now. Take note of the people that are trying to come back in your life or show up for the first time in a while. It's time to look at these issues and allow them to break free. It's time to look at these issues from your higher mind, from your wiser mind, and finally process them from an elevated place so you can free yourself from these burdens. Stored emotion is like a block inside of your body. It is like a block in your flow of manifestation. It is a block in your life. So, whatever emotion comes up, allow the emotion to come and realize that you do not have to be shackled by its pain anymore. You do not have to be blocked by it anymore. This moon has big energy for clearing, and it is the last full moon of the year before we leap into this fresh start, into this great awakening, into this new age. So allow whatever comes up, whatever feelings come up this moon, and dissect them from a higher frequency. Do not let them stay bottled up inside any longer. Address them and give yourself permission to let go. You may not have realized, but you have grown so much this year through all of these struggles that we have all been going through. This wild ride of this year has actually been shaping you, molding you, and clearing your path for this shift that is finally going to happen for us all this month. You do not want to carry your emotional baggage from the past into this new age. So this new moon is giving you an opportunity to really drop it for good. So a lot of emotion, a lot of feeling, and we may see issues surfacing relating to two main issues: our emotional security and needs, and also family issues. When we have a Cancer moon, it really brings up a lot of emotional security need and also family related issues. So this moon could spark a reconnection with family or a long overdue conversation that has been needed to have with a family member. Watch out for any stress that arises here in these issues. You're going to be pushed to resolve the issues between family and resolve the emotional needs that may not have been met that you're still holding on to resentments to. You're going to be able to resolve these issues on a deeper level than ever before. And you aren't the only one shifting right now. Remember that. Your family members are shifting too. And it's time to give them a chance once again. It's time to forgive. It's time to heal. And it's time to move forward. I'm personally experiencing a lot of these feelings and shifts in my own life right now. And in my recent trip to Florida, when I went to visit my mom, I actually had an awakening with her and conversations that deepened our emotional connection, and my needs and her needs were addressed from mother to daughter. And I was holding on to so much resentment from my past because she had to work all of the time. And I felt very, very, very neglected emotionally as a child. But we were able to finally talk about this, you guys. And it wasn't the first time I tried bringing this up, but it was the first time we were able to talk about it from an elevated place and get over this hump we had built in our relationship. My mom was actually able to understand as well, and we were able to clear so much emotional drama and trauma from the past. It was bizarre. It's like we literally are on a new page. And I really, if there's a family member that you haven't been wanting to reach out to, or there's a family member that you've been holding on to a resentment for so long, I really, really urge you to give it another chance and try to reopen that wound so you can clear it from an elevated space. Because this moon and all of the progression and growth that you have had this year has given you a new perspective. And so you can come at these old issues with new perspectives. A lot of wounds are going to be brought up around this moon regarding the inner child and things that happened in the past. So it's time to look at those wounds in a new light. It's time to peel them open and turn them into light. We have to realize that you do not have to fight anymore. You can wear your wounds with honor, and your wounds will help bring you the strength that you need to keep going. We also have to realize that holding on to anger or holding on to resentment from the past is not helping you. You are blocking your flow. You are limiting your manifestation, and holding on to anger and grudges and the need to be right is not serving your future. It's actually attracting more reasons to be resentful and angry. So let's use this full moon to clear and heal our past. Big new beginnings are right around the corner, you guys. Huge new beginnings, doors that you can't even imagine that are going to come your way are going to open. People that you need are going to show up, and abundance is on its way to you, babe. Imagine the greatest opportunity in your life is about to come your way. Okay, imagine that tomorrow, the next week, or even if in the next 6 months, you can imagine that the best opportunity, the job that you've always wanted, the love that you've always wanted, the connection with family that you've always wanted, and having it all is right around the corner. You have to ask yourself, what do I need to do to prepare for this? How will I show up? What type of attitude am I going to have right now, knowing that the best life is literally just around the corner? And that's what this moon is really all about. It's about clearing your path, setting your emotional needs and boundaries, and letting go of emotional wounds from the past. It's time to get over your family drama so you can let it all go and be prepared for this great opportunity. Be prepared for this new life because it is coming. There is no more need to worry. So it's time to let go of those emotional wounds and stop identifying with those issues anymore. Stop telling those stories and let your wounds make you a warrior this full moon. Forgive your sister for not being there for her when you needed her. Forgive your mom for not understanding how much attention and love you needed as a child. Forgive your dad for working so much that he maybe was never there for you. Whatever it is that you're holding on to, it's time to forgive. Because all the love you need is inside of you, and you do not have to put that responsibility upon anyone else. You create your level of love, and all the love you need is created from the inside out. Don't put the expectation of your happiness, your joy, and your love on anyone else anymore. Make it your responsibility. Don't put the expectation on your spouse, on your kids, on your parents, or anyone but you. Find the joy inside of you. Find the love inside of you and start shifting your life to living from this place of a higher frequency. Start showing compassion and empathy and love towards everyone. Act as if your biggest opportunity is just around the corner, and all you have to do is be patient and persistent in your happiness while you wait. Trust that there is a divine plan for you, and it is working itself out. Trust right now, and be patient. Stay focused on what makes you happy and what lights you up, and know that the best is yet to come. It is a wonderful time to be alive, and it is a wonderful time to be here on earth. And your soul knew that this awakening and this shift was going to happen in this lifetime. And it is so excited for all that's to come. So shift yourself from all the fear and all the doubt and all the resentment this moon, and focus on what makes you feel good, what makes you smile, and know with the deepest knowing in your heart that the greatest opportunities and the best life you've ever known is right around the corner. Moving right along, my loves and my gorgeous moon people, the best crystal to pair with this Cancer full moon is black tourmaline. Black tourmaline is extremely protective and it literally rips negativity out of your body and protects your aura in a shield of good vibes and protection. It effectively helps the wearer absorb any dark feelings or any anxieties. It turns these vibrations into positive light that is good for the soul. Black tourmaline will help keep you grounded through all this chaos, through all this intense energy, and will help boost your confidence and your faith during these shifts. Black tourmaline is here to help you stay protected and stay positive, and there are a couple different ways that you can use it during this full moon. The first way you can use black tourmaline this full moon is by doing a full moon release ritual with our full moon ritual spray. So first you want to grab a bottle of our full moon ritual spray that's infused with black tourmaline already. This spray will help you ground into your intentions and release with ease all that you're ready to let go of this moon. It literally helps break up any stagnant or negative energy and rips it from your aura and from your whole field. So the first thing you want to do is grab a bottle of our full moon ritual spray, which can be found at fullmoonradio.shop or in the show notes below. Then you're going to want to grab a piece of paper and pen and write down everything that you're ready to let go of this moon. After you've written everything down that you're ready to let go of, head outside under the moonlight and spray the ritual spray around your entire body. You want to spray your entire aura field, head to toe. After you've sprayed yourself, say this beautiful ritual out loud to the universe, to the moon. Thank you, moon, for your beautiful energy. I ask that under your light tonight, you help me release these burdens from my life for good. I am ready to let go and move forward. Thank you for assisting in this release. Then you want to read out loud everything that you wrote down on your paper. And when you're finished, say, thank you, thank you, thank you, and so it is. If you want to take this even farther, you can burn this paper outside in a safe place and allow everything you're ready to release to completely burn and be released into the cosmos. Another way you can use the black tourmaline this full moon is in a full moon release bath. You want to add the black tourmaline to the bath and ask it to help you release anything that isn't serving your best life and the new awakening that awaits you. Just having the black tourmaline crystal in the bath water with you will literally rip toxins from your mind and your body. Then, as you drain the bath, I want you to stay in the tub. And as the water is draining and going down the drain, I want you to envision that it is literally ripping negative stored emotion and all the emotional baggage that is stored from your body out through the bottoms of your feet and down the drain with the water. Stay in until all the water has drained out of the tub, leaving you feel completely cleared. You will feel really, really light and happy after you do this. And doing the release ritual down the drain is one of my favorite things to do. You can also do it in the shower. And lastly, the third way you can use black tourmaline during this chaotic Cancer full moon is by wearing it. You can have a piece with you in your purse, or you can even keep a piece in your bra to stay protected all day. There's a lot of energies coming onto this planet, so I highly recommend you stay protected as you can this full moon. And wearing the crystal is just as powerful as using it in ritual or the tub. So I hope you find the way that resonates with you the most and you enjoy using your black tourmaline crystal this moon. Moving right along, our affirmation to align with this Cancer full moon energy is, I am free of emotional baggage and wounds from my past. I open myself to the light and trust in the divine timing of my life. Woo! Let's say this one again. Repeat it with me. Say it with confidence. Say it loud. Say it proud so that every cell of your body feels it. I am free of emotional baggage and wounds from my past. I open myself to the light and trust in the divine timing of my life. Yes, my queens. Yes, my moon people. This is the vibe of this moon. Letting go of our emotional baggage, letting go of the wounds from the past, opening ourselves to the light that is flowing into the planet, and trusting in the divine timing and the divine plan that is unfolding for us all right now. Remember that the more you repeat the affirmation, the more soul work you are doing, and the faster you are reprogramming your mind and showing the universe that you are serious about this shift. As always, my loves, I have a new high vibrational music mix for you. I have a high vibe music mix ready for you on SoundCloud, and you can find the Cancer December full moon mix at soundcloud.com/fullmoonradiopodcast, or you can click the link in the show notes below. You can listen to this mix while you're journaling. You can listen to this mix to connect to your intuition. You can listen to this mix to raise your vibration and boost your mood through the emotional times this full moon. The music is here to help you. Remember that music is a very, very powerful tool in helping you connect deeper with yourself and connect deeper with all that you wish to have and release in this world. So turn on the music, allow it to shift your frequency, and write down all it is that you wish to release this full moon. Remember that you can join us on the winter solstice to welcome in this Aquarian age and celebrate all of the shifts that are coming our way. The link to join us at the solstice event is on the show notes below, and it is made for all, and this event is great for all levels. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or you're a guru, you are welcome, and you will find benefits and release and love and joy in this event. I cannot wait to see all of you online on the solstice. A lot of you are also asking about the course. Yes, the course is still coming out. I have a amazing course that I've been working on called Manifest with the Moon. The course is going to come out on the Lunar New Year, which is February 12th of 2021. Manifest with the Moon, which is a 4-week program that's going to walk you through manifesting any goal or desire with the moon. And it'll walk you through an entire moon cycle, complete with meditations, with crystals, and all of the moon things. I also have the moon calendar. My 2021 astrological moon calendar will be available coming soon in January as well. I'm just so excited for this next year, and I'm so excited to be able to help more of you achieve more of your goals in the new year. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I cannot wait to see you in the next one. If you loved this episode, your engagement is major for this channel, and your ratings and your reviews and hitting that subscribe button helps this podcast get shared with more people who need it and helps this podcast rise to the top. So please, if you're enjoying the podcast, leave us a rating, leave us a review, and make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And don't forget to share this episode with any of your friends or family who will find benefit in it. My mission is to help this entire planet awaken and realize that you can have, be, and do and experience anything that you can imagine in this life, and you deserve to live that life. Our next episode will be on December 30th. Well, we will be back talking about the January new moon and how to properly set intention for the new year. I'm going to walk you through my intention setting process and get you guys all geared up to set intentions and really make them happen in the new year. Our next episode will be on December 30th, where I will be getting you guys prepared for the January new moon and how to properly set goals for 2021. I'm going to walk you through my intention setting process and how I write my intentions for the new year every year. So I'm really excited for the next episode, but we are taking the next week off. We will not be here on the 23rd of December. I will see you again on December 30th. And I wish you all a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays wherever you are in the world. Love, 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 and light to you. Make the most of this solstice and make the most of this full moon. Stay in tune, and I'll see you soon.